Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back to iAllegedly. Got a good one for you today because I'm out at the montage walking amongst the hotel. It's very nice. You know what's funny is this is proof that retail is absolutely doomed and it's in huge trouble and there's a lot to cover. But hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. Think about this. Amazon has announced this week on the 8th that they're going to have their Prime Days. So that's great. Let's get into it. You know, great. Let's have some sales. Now Walmart's going to do the same thing. So Walmart has announced that their Black Friday sale, think about this, is going to start in October, Black October. And they attribute this to competition. They attribute it to getting people's attention on where their money's going to be spent. No, this is desperation for the retailers. Do not have any illusion that this is like there's such a demand for people to spend money that we're going to start, 5.5 weeks early on Black Friday. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, Target has their Circle event, and you can buy things through the app. It's funny. You can shop with this app. You put your phone number in, and then you have to bring the app to the store and use the store app to get the savings. Well, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to have a Black Friday special starting midweek this coming week. That is crazy, guys. You haven't seen anything yet. So they're attributing this to, all the common things. Competition. Everybody in retail is, there's so many retailers out there, and, everybody's doing so well. This is the lie of all lies. Retail is not killing it right now. I don't believe this. I just don't. So, they're talking about inflation being a big problem. And with inflation, we need to make sure that you're going to, have to be competitive with your pricing and with the sale prices. It's nuts. The things that I've seen already from Walmart are nothing. There's nothing that I would go, oh my God, I got to go buy this at Walmart. It's ridiculous. The high costs that retailers are spending right now is a huge problem. And you're seeing more and more problems with that. Value conscious consumers. I'm telling you guys, if you can't get a deal on your own right now without having to wait till Black Friday, it's not going to make a bit of difference, guys. It really is not. It's not going to do it for you. Black Friday used to be the thing. It used to be what people went out and waited for. Now, here's the thing. Black Friday is at the latest possible date that it can be because of where Thanksgiving falls on. So to have it on the 28th of November this year is going to be a huge, huge problem. So very, very interesting to say the least. But, hey, listen, these retailers are doing so good. Sales are so good, but they're going to have Black Friday, 5 weeks early, 5.5, almost 6 weeks early. It makes no sense. People have shifting priorities. I love stuff like this. Consumers, particularly younger generations, are prioritizing their money. No, they don't have any money, so they're spending it differently. It's crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy. You can lie all you want, and people are concerned about potential tariffs. Tariffs are coming, guys. Tariffs are coming. But if you have a TV set, they're going to make a deal. I talked 2 weeks ago about how GE and Whirlpool and all these places are going after each other. LG, all these places are upset with each other because they're all lying about the value of merchandise that they're bringing in the country so they don't deal with tariffs. They're, the Shine, Temu, and all these other places that ship products, they waived the minimum. It used to be you didn't pay tariffs if it was there was $800 and above, you paid a tariff for it. Now they got rid of that. So they're making it so that anything that gets shipped in is going to pay these fees. And it's damaging these retailers, to say the least. So you haven't seen anything yet. Remember e-commerce dominance. Guys, think about what I'm going to tell you. We have had, right now, well over 10,000 stores close in 2025. They say between now and the end of the year, the number, when it settles, when the smoke clears and everything settles, you're going to have over 15,000 retail stores that are going to close. That is a huge number. Last year was the biggest year ever, and there was 7,465 stores that closed. Oh, okay, and this year's going to be worse? Yeah, you've got supply chain instability. You've got, talent management. I love this. So many people are out of work right now. The greatest gig in the world, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I had so many friends, and I mean this, a dozen, that would go get holiday jobs. They would work at Macy's. And I've told you guys this story before. Hot chicks that would go work the Meds fragrance counter because they would sell a ton of stuff. And these women would sell all these perfumes, colognes, and everything, and just make an absolute killing doing this for the holidays and make all this extra money. Now, AI is going to change everything. AI shopping is going to change everything. I had a friend of mine today sent me, he goes, give me any subject and I want to show you what my website can do. It wasn't some third-party thing, something he designed, and it started writing subjects on everything I asked him. Unbelievable. He said, oh, this is revolutionary, and that's too subtle of a word. I mean, it's just too simple how good it's going to be. So it's going to dramatically change everything. But you don't think your job's going to be gone because of AI? Oh, I'm different, Dan. It's headaches with employees, people showing up, health claims, people sick, people that don't want to show up on time. Just the absolute problems you have with certain people that have terrible work ethics. I am telling you this, I've said this 100 times in this channel, and you cannot teach somebody a work ethic. You cannot teach them to show up. You cannot teach them to do their job. You cannot teach them to be on time. You cannot teach them to get the job done. I will work until I am complete. No. I'm going to punch out in 5 minutes and I will see you on Monday. There's a lot of that in this world. I have a same friend that does all this IT work, and he just says, Dan, these engineers, which is an eccentric group to say the least. These people don't want to work. Not the way you want them to. No way. You have a project. Hey, we need this project done in 45 days. Okay, that sounds good. And then they start to worry about the 37th day. Oh, yeah, I guess it's deadline's coming due, isn't it? Yeah. We made that promise, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll work on it. See if I can get it done. And then they get sick, shenanigans. But it's what you have to deal with. This whole AI revolution is going to change everything. I have seen some of the craziest videos right now, crazy videos that have, Elvis singing with Martin Luther King, Elvis singing with Tupac, Martin Luther King doing commercials right now. And again, are they AI? Are they fake? Yeah, 100%. Nothing like a Jet 2 holiday with Martin Luther King saying that stuff. Or selling Xboxes. Hey, let's go play the new Xbox. It's funny, but it's just insane. And again, you want to make a commercial for your business? You don't need to pay an actor. You don't need to pay, residuals. You can just make it and just go do it. You have not seen anything yet. Nothing as far as this is concerned. And when it comes to shopping, AI, I mean, it's just going to be nuts. It's going to be absolutely crazy. But, they want to blame COVID. They want to, hey, people's, shopping changed during COVID. No, it's shenanigans. People's work ethic. People were given checks to sit at home. Well, I want that. That sounds great. How can we do that again, Dan? That's what people want. People don't want this thing called showing up. I want you to think about this. I cannot say this word, and I can post this on the private site. I can't do it here. In the lunchroom at Ford, the automobile manufacturer that should be out of business anytime soon, in my opinion, Jim Fairley, the CEO, says, hey, I'm going to get to the bottom of whoever put that horrible sign up. And it was the word, RTO, return to office. And they put that in the lunchroom. Like, isn't this terrible? You work for an automobile manufacturer and you don't want to work. I am telling you this right now. The most successful people that I know, and I'm talking people that are artists, people that are scientists, people that create they show up. They don't want to just sit there behind a computer at their house and not do what has to be done. They don't want to do the minimum. They want to perform. They want to do this. And I am telling you, so many things are broken right now. The Hollywood film system is broken. The film production in LA will never be the same. But the problem with AI, the good and bad of it, is that you're going to have AI movies. You're going to have people like me. I've written film scripts, written a lot of them. You can write a film script, put it into an AI computer. You know what it's going to eventually do? Make that movie. Hey, I want gritty. I want this. I want the violence to be insane. It's going to be able to do that for you. But when it comes to retail, when Walmart has to get started 6 weeks early and then Target says, yeah, we're going to join the fun. Guys, this is it. This is going to be a bleak, dark year. They are lying to us day after day after day, day after day after day about how great things are. And the retail sales are up. Now, Elizabeth Warren, senator from Massachusetts, these people voted to shut down the country, okay? To shut down the government, excuse me. Government shut down. She is demanding that the job numbers be released. Well, no, you can't. Think about this. You can't have military pilots fly in a air show. You're not going to get the BLS numbers. Those numbers have already been compiled. Somebody needs to just spit those figures out so we know where the economy's at. The economy's a mess right now. The economy's a mess. All you need to look at is that Jerome Powell, in his infinite wisdom, before the election last year, let's lower interest rates. Why? Why did he do it in late October? We all know why, but why? Why? But you don't want to do it now? Well, now they're talking about 1 to 2 to even 3, interest rate reductions. But everything's great, guys. It's all good. Don't forget that. So let me know what you think so far. There's a lot more to cover. I love coming out here. It's beautiful. This is the time of the year to come to places like this because you pay for parking, guys. Parking meter, you park as long as you want. And you get to come out to these beautiful beaches. You got a hotel room. You got a hotel that's got $1,500 a night, rooms that are insane as far as they're nice, but I wouldn't spend $1,500 in a hotel room. Okay, that's just me. But there's more to cover. I'm going to finish this video with a few things. Don't forget the private channel, iAllegedly Live. Over 450 videos on that thing. All uncensored, politics, comedy, a little bit of everything, guys. It's just fantastic, and I love doing it. You sign up at iAllegedly.tv. Easiest way is use the link below, or you can go to the App Store, which we're on that, which is fantastic. But a few things. David Solomon is the CEO of Goldman Sachs. And he says, hey, listen, AI is going to create a stock market problem. And you're going to see a drawdown in the price of stocks. It's like, man, oh man, use English, okay? Read the article. But he's talking about we're in a precarious spot right now and that stocks are way too high and the AI bubble is about to burst and it's going to affect everything, okay? That's nuts. We'll talk about this more in the coming weeks. There's a brand new program out of India with the main banks that will make it so that there will no longer be a hold on a check. It will be instantaneous. You write a check, and within an hour or two, your check will clear the bank. So you better have the money in the account because you're going to have real problems. So the days of float are done. No more bad checks. It's completely finished. Now, a few more things. Wells Fargo Bank is raising their checking fee to $15 a month, which has infuriated people. But hey, there's ways around it. If you keep a minimum of $500 a day in your checking account, in other words, you have money and you don't bounce checks, they'll let you waive a $15 fee. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. You need to walk into your bank and tell your bank you're not going to fall for that. But man, oh man, oh man. Two final things. Yakima County in Washington State is rationing water right now. Isn't that great? It's unsafe to drink in certain areas. Not enough, it's ridiculous, guys. Rationing water in this day and age. You better have water in your house, guys. Better have water in your house. Rationing water. It's insanity. Okay, farmers are done. You're going to see things go through the roof. I haven't even covered the Chevron refinery yet. You're going to see $8 a gallon gasoline. I'm going to cover that one too in the coming days. So Chevron had a huge fire just out in El Segundo, which is right next to a beautiful city called Manhattan Beach. I worked for a guy that we were in Manhattan Beach, and I always said, God, it's so beautiful. What happens if, the refinery goes kablooey? Oh, then my house goes kablooey, the business goes kablooey, everything. So almost had that happen on Thursday. So kind of crazy. Let me know what you think. Here's a disgusting thing. Remember, I talked about Fran Glover from Joseph Dreamhouse and Feeding People, and thank you for everybody that contributed. It's such a difficult time right now, and everybody's so tight with money that two things. It was great that you people gave money so that she could feed families. Thank you for that. Right now, you're seeing 30% of all food gets wasted. Last article below. This is just a disgusting, thing. I'm telling you this right now. The Brits that wrote me said, buy food you're going to eat that day. I'm telling you guys, it has saved me an absolute fortune, and I don't have the salad tub that looks like, a swamp inside of 10 days because I buy what I'm going to cook, and it gets eaten, and there's no wasted food. So try it. Try it, try it, try it. We're going to talk about some saving things and things you can do to save money in the future. But, I'm sick of this stuff with the holidays. The holiday creep is on us. All these terminology. Read these articles because they're insane. I compiled it for you guys so you don't have to do that. But holiday creep. Holiday creep. Is this nuts, guys? You're talking about Black Friday this early, and they're supposed to tell us, isn't this great? You're going to get all these deals. You can get these deals anyways, because one thing that would infuriate me is if I bought my kid a computer and said, oh my gosh, I just saved $300 on it, and then you find out that nope, it's going to go on sale for another $199 cheaper. So let me know. Okay? I'll see you soon. Don't forget, iAllegedly. You want to email me? It's hello@iallegedly.com. Okay? I'll see you soon. Now I'm done. Officially done. Ready? Here we go.